Lawrence Butler, great to catch up with you, man. First homestand here in Oakland. You feeling comfortable yet, or is there still a lot to figure out?
I mean, I'm feeling comfortable. You know, the fans are always making me feel at home, so it's a great atmosphere. But, you know, there's always things you can learn and get better at. So, you know, still feeling a little comfortable, having my confidence, but still also just trying to learn and just gain knowledge every day.
You know where the clubhouse is at, right? It's a good start. And we're here in the dugout, so you got things figured out a little bit. This year alone, though, you started in AA, spent about a month in AAA. It's a super quick trajectory. What would you say is the biggest difference you've noticed now being here at the show?
Really just pitchers' consistency, you know, really just consistency all over the field. You know, like fielders are making unbelievable plays, pitchers are making good pitches, hitters are not missing their pitches, really. So it's just, you know, this is the best of the best. So, you know, just coming out here playing hard and just giving it all I got every day.
And it's fun to see you have some early success already. I know when you get a hit or you had the home run, you flash the 4, right? Zone 4 of Atlanta. We're on the opposite coast here. We don't know much about that. Why is sharing that with everybody during your success so important?
You know, because, you know, like you said, y'all guys are on the West Coast. So, you know, for people watching TV, they don't know too much about the players' background. So, you know, I just kind of try to, you know, let people know where I'm from and where I came from. And it also reminds me of, like, to just stay humble. And, you know, you came so far. So that's pretty much what it is.
Now, my buddy, Dave Stewart, told me that you worked with Marquise Grissom coming up. Now, was that an Atlanta thing, or how did you guys cross paths?
Really, yeah, just in Atlanta. You know, Marquise is from Georgia, so, you know, just him being in the community and giving back to us, I've joined his travel ball team, and it's paid dividends for me. You know, he's like a mentor to me. You know, I ask him questions. He's like works out for me in the off season. So, you know, without him, I probably wouldn't even know the things I know today or be here. So, huge shout out to Marquise.
So he's got to be pretty proud right now watching you do what you're doing here, right?
Yeah, he's very proud because it's actually a couple of us, like Michael Harris works out with us, the MILB stolen base leader Chandler Simpson, Cam Collier. You know, we got a great group of guys down there, and his son Marquise Grissom Jr. So we have a great group down there, and we always get after it. So I know he's very proud.
I think it was back in spring training. I saw the headline somewhere, New Oakland. And I heard that you were the guy that coined that, right? So before we get into the details of that, what does that mean? Define that for me.
New Oakland is really like just you know, because nowadays, especially with this tough season and all the fans and all the stuff they're saying, you know, it's kind of hard to be an Oakland fan. And I just want to turn the stigma around of like what everybody thinks of us and how we are. I just want to get us back on the winning side and just, you know, teams and fans have a little bit more respect for us. So that's kind of what the New Oakland thing is.
Kind of sounds like a clean slate, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Like just turning the whole tide around, you know, bringing up some new guys. You know, we got a great pitching staff. Kotz is a great coach. You know, we got a great coaching staff. So we're kind of just trying to turn the whole narrative of Oakland.
Well, and, you know, a lot of young guys come up and they say, look, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I'm not here to look at that or listen to that. I play baseball. And you do that, too. But come on. You're still a human. You're part of this environment, this community. You pay attention to what's going on, right? What people say.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard not to, especially when you're in the big leagues. You know, the lights and cameras are always on you. Everybody knows who you are. You know, people are going to say things. So, I mean, I kind of ignore them, try to ignore them, but I still want everybody to have some respect for this ball club.
Well, and the new group that's come up, and I mean, even last year with Nick Allen, Shea Langoliers, and guys like now yourself and Soderstrom and Geloff. If there has to be some leaders of this group, because every group has a leader, would you be comfortable saying that you could be one of those guys that's a leader?
I mean, I think we all could be a leader. You know, if we all just come out here, work hard, play hard, grind hard, do what we're supposed to do in the clubhouse, on and off the field, you know, then everybody will follow suit. So, you know, if we all just come together as one and just, you know, just turn it around, you know, just keep grinding, you know, it'll eventually fall in our favor.
Yeah. Hey, one of the things I've noticed about you in the first, week plus of being here on the A's, you don't strike out a lot. You always put the ball in play. Either you get a hit or you make them make an out. Knock on wood that keeps going, right? But I was kind of shocked. I did a little research on you, and it said at one point you felt like you were striking out too much. You had to work really hard to cut that down. How did you do that?
You know, in the off-season's perfect time to just, you know, work on whatever part of your game you feel like you need to get better in. So in the off-season, I just really focused on, you know, making more contact, you know, putting the ball in play more, hitting the ball hard, and, you know, just you can kind of see it's translating to the game. So, you know, for me, it's just really just not trying to do too much with a pitch. Just wherever he throws it, just try to hit it and put it in play hard somewhere.
You know, there's that saying, look good, feel good, play good. Hang on a second.
He got the glass.
Come on now. Like, I see how you came to this interview. I wanted to try and match. Like, I think you subscribe to that too, right? Like, you are out there looking like a ball player no matter how the game goes for you.
Yeah, you know, Deion Sanders inspired me a lot with that saying. So, you know, I always just try to come on the field, and if I look good, I'm gonna feel comfortable.
Right.
And comfortability is like really huge for me. So if I'm comfortable, then I feel like I'm gonna have the best chance to play as good as I can.
You know, if I ever got to where you're at, I think I'd have all the accessories too. The shades, skull cap, sleeve, elbow guard, shin guard. You got everything, right?
You gotta have it all. I mean, you're in the big leagues. You know, they say it's a show, so I'm just trying to put on a show for some fans. Yeah.
We can't call you prime time though yet, can we?
That's Deion. I gotta have my own nickname.
All right. Are we there yet? Law Dog? Dallas on the broadcast been calling you that.
A lot of people in the org call me Law Dog. I go by Law. I got like Lawski on the straps of my elbow guard and leg guard. So, you know, it's a couple nicknames I go by right now.
All right. Well, we'll work those in eventually. I just got two more things for you. Look, we know how this season has gone for this team before you even joined it, and it's rough, right? It's going to be a rough 162. That established. This new group is here. Guys like yourself are here. What do you hope to do by the end of this season?
I really just hope to turn the vibes around in the clubhouse. You know, I mean, it's not much we can do this late in the season, but it's always room for improvement. You know, you can always carry the end of the season into next year. So I just want us to, you know, have some good vibes, pick it up, you know, win some games. So in next year we're not new to, you know, being a winning team. So that's really what I want to accomplish this year.
It's been great already. You've checked off some of the big boxes. First hit, first home run, obviously first game. You're getting all the firsts out of the way. Is there something, though, that you're still looking forward to doing as a big leaguer, something we haven't seen you do yet?
Win a World Series. That's the goal. I see 4 banners up there in center field. I'm trying to be number 5. So.
I was thinking like the rest of this year, but okay, I think that's a great answer. Hey, Lawrence, honestly, it's fun to watch you. Literally, it's been just fun during this rough season. So keep it up and appreciate this time.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it.
All right.